afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
It's an honor to be with you today. Before I begin my remarks, I'd like to acknowledge Congressman Terry Sewell and the passing of her mother, Mrs. Nancy Sewell. Terry, I certainly send you and your family my condolences. We're in our heart, thought, and prayers. Thank you, Wanda, for that kind introduction. And to all the board members of Brown Chapel AME Church, leaders in Christianity, Mayor Perkins, city and state officials, foundation and auxiliary members who are here today and help make an event like this possible. Thank you for your hard work to make this a success. Additionally, we want to thank the National Park Service's African American Civil Rights Program for your grant to help aid in the restoration costs and recognizing that American history must be preserved. No work of this scale happens without many organizations and individuals who also contributed to this very special place. So thank you for your generous donation to preserve your history of Alabama. These new renovations will add to the significance of this historic landmark and continue to showcase the deep-rooted history of the civil rights movement in the city of Selma. It's important to have historic landmarks like Brown Chapel AME Church in Alabama to be a representation of African American history for equality and civil rights. As we know, on March 7, 1965, Bloody Sunday began right here on the steps of this church, led by the late Congressman John Lewis. Alabama had the distinct pleasure in acknowledging the life of John Lewis last summer when he lay in repose in Alabama's capital. May John's legacy always be recognized and celebrated throughout our nation, and a big part of doing so starts right here in his home state. This church serves as a critical component of the long march toward equality and the bravery of all men and women who fought for equal rights. Bloody Sunday was the turning point for the civil rights movement. In Alabama, we remember our past. We honor the good and learn from mistakes. I love Alabama. And I love our people. One of the best things about the people of our state is how we love and help one another. I just came back this morning from looking at the damage that the tornadoes down in East Bruton did. Neighbors helping neighbors. The love of Brown Chapel AME Church will forever be shared by our state to the world to be a representative of doing the right thing, even when it can be dangerous. I'm so honored to be a part of your ceremony today. Thank you for including me, and I look forward to returning here when this project is complete.
All right.
To you, the city of Selma, and the great state of Alabama.
Thank you very much, Governor. It was such a pleasure and privilege to have you here with us today. So thank you, and please come back again. Thank you. And now we have the U.S. Representative Terry Sewell, 7th Congressional District and daughter of Selma and Brown Chapel AME Church.